Hello, Amanda Kendall with True Resolve Tax Professionals here. I want to walk you through a Form 911 today. This form is a request for Taxpayer Advocate Service assistance. Taxpayer Advocate Service is going to be helpful when you've hit a roadblock with the IRS. You're not getting anywhere, you feel like your rights as a taxpayer and the laws that the IRS should be following are not being honored, and you want to get a third party involved to help you with this situation. Taxpayer Advocate, I want to be very clear, cannot circumvent the rules and the laws that the IRS has to follow. They cannot go around and get you a situation that is not going to be allowed by law just because they're an advocate. The advocate more or less acts as a mediator between a taxpayer and the IRS to help come to resolution that is mutually beneficial for both parties. This form is fairly simple to fill out. Section 1 is going to be your taxpayer information. So here in section 1A is going to be your name. 1B, you're going to have taxpayer identifying number, which is going to be your social security number. 2A is going to be your spouse's name if applicable, and then 2B is their social security number if applicable. Up here you'll see in section 1B you can put in an EIN if you're operating a business, and that's why you're filling out this form. 3A is the start of your address, and that's going to go all the way through 3D right here where you enter your zip code. You can put in a fax number and an email address. I want to be very clear that putting in an email address does not necessarily mean that the advocate is going to communicate with you by email. It's actually going to be very rare that they communicate with you by email, but you are able to put this in and they may do that. 6 is going to be your tax form number. This is going to be whether you file a Form 1040, if you're filing for a business and you have an 1120, an 1120S, a 1065, any other form, that's going to be what you put there. And then section 7 is going to be your tax years or periods that you're dealing with. 8 is going to be the person to contact if section 2 is not being used. I'm going to skip down to section 2 really quick. Section 2 right here is your representative information. If you have a power of attorney that is handling your IRS case for you, they should be filling out this section 2 rather than filling out anything in section 8 here. However, if you're filling this form out for yourself, then section 8 is going to be either you, or if your spouse is going to be the one handling this, or if you have a business and your office manager is going to be the one handling this. This is whoever is going to be communicating with the advocate once they're assigned. So you're going to make sure you have a name here, a daytime phone number, and if you want to be left any type of detailed messages, make sure you check this box in 9B right here. This is going to allow your advocate to leave confidential information about your tax issue on your voicemail without having to simply leave a message that says, "This is advocate so-and-so, please call me back." 10 right here is best time to call. So you can put that in, and then if you have any need for a language other than English, you would fill that out here in section 11. 12A, you're going to describe the tax issue and the difficulties it's creating for you. I've kept this one very simple, and I just put in, I have been trying to set up an installment agreement, but I'm not getting a response from the IRS and want to get this finalized. This is something the Advocate Service can come in and help with and get that taken care of. 12B here is going to be describing the relief or assistance that you are hoping to get from the advocate involvement. So right here, I kept this simple. Help in finalizing an installment agreement. So that is there. Right here in 13A through 14B is where you as the taxpayer are going to sign and date this form, understanding that the Taxpayer Advocate Service may contact third parties in order to respond to this request, and you authorize such contacts to be made. So that is the end of this form. This form does continue on to page 2, but this is parts for the IRS to fill out, and so you'll never fill out anything on that form. Once you have this form filled out, Form 1546, that's Form 1546, TPA contact information, that is going to allow you to find out where you need to send this based on where you live and the advocate offices in your area. That completes our Form 911 review today for Taxpayer Advocate Assistance. If you have any questions on this, please do not hesitate to contact our office. You can reach us by phone at 720-319-8954. You can visit us on the web at trueresolvetax.com. Again, that phone number is 720-319-8954 or on the web at trueresolvetax.com. I hope you found this form helpful and enjoy the rest of your day.